Hey guys, Mark here from SnowOnly.com. I just wanted to highlight a magnificent development. We're going to work in the luxury sector a little bit today, specifically on one development that I absolutely love. Life is short. You only live once. So if we can find some interested people that would consider this development, I think it's pricey, but it's kind of what people dream of having in a ski property. So I think it ticks so many boxes. So if you have the capabilities to do it, I assure you that this is something that you should definitely consider. So what I want to do, I just want to explain a little bit about the 3 units left in this incredible development, show you a bit of a plan of the development and the location. And then after that, it's for you just to get in touch with me and we can connect you with the right people and look about selling the properties. There is interest in these units at the moment, and we just want to see if we can find someone independently. Okay, so I just want to share the screen. Here we go. We're going to start with lot 101. Let's just work in consistency. Okay, so let me just check that we're in the right place. Yep, all looking good. Let's make that a little bit bigger. So lot 101. So the development is called the Alba. The Alba is in Méribel. Anyone that knows Méribel knows that it is the largest ski area, or it is a resort in the largest ski area in the world at 600 kilometers of piste. Méribel is central, Courchevel is to the left, and Val Thorens is to the right. Méribel is around 1,800 meters, dual season, all the things that you know. If you are considering buying a property like this, I'm sure you are very, very familiar with Méribel, so I won't go on too much about it. So this development is going to be completed in December 2025. So perfect for this season. And the reason that I wanted to present it now was because by the time you obviously look at it, purchase it, it'll probably take 3 to 4 months for all the contracts to go through, which means you can walk into a brand new development for this high season. Amazing opportunity. No one has slept in it or lived in it, so it will be brand new to you. There are 19 properties in this development and only 3 left. I just want to quickly go through those ones with you at the moment. So this is obviously the development. Please take note of this walkway here. This is the access to the piste, of which I'll show you later. As you may be able to see my cursor coming down, the runs on the side. You will literally ski back over the bridge and into the development. So first of all, this is Unit 101. Unit 101 is without VAT. It is at 8,792,400. If you took off the VAT, meaning you put it into the rental program, which 99% of people do, the price would go down to 7,327,000. So certainly not cheap, but I always kind of emphasize properties in these locations in such iconic ski resorts, ski in, ski out, are always going to be expensive. Whatever country you live in, there is always an area that is more expensive. Well, this is it for Méribel. So as we'll kind of go down a little bit. So ski in, ski out, concierge service, swimming pool and a spa, fitness area. Here we go. So these are the images. This is the swimming pool and spa. These are obviously the renderings. We can get images of actual as we move forward if anyone wants to request. But as I said, not built until 2025. This developer has actually built a huge amount of property in Méribel. So if you want a comparison when you're there to have a look at property that's finished, that is not a problem at all. Fitness and wellness center. And this is the unit here. So as you can see, a huge, huge outdoor area, which you can pretty much have the most stunning view. Superb area here, looking across to the piste. An incredible property, really is. let me just go through the floor plan with you quickly. So we are at 349 square meters, of which 142 square meters is the terrace. As you can see here, huge terrace. We have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a let's say a multi-room. So you can get 4 bedrooms here. They also have, as you can see here, 5 bathrooms, a home cinema, which is here in the property, place to put your skis, a cave if you want to lock up anything when you're not using it. They have covered parking, electric charger, and a jacuzzi that you can sit here on your balcony and stare over to the view. So if we move down a little bit, this is the terrace, and this is the ski slope coming down here, and then you have the bridge up here. So you imagine that being your view as you're sitting out. It's kind of everything that you pretty much dreamed of, isn't it, when buying a ski property. Slopes super close, centre of Méribel, sitting outside, having a van show afterwards, or being inside by the fireplace, looking out over to Méribel. Just an incredible property. This is the style, as you can see, kind of a blend of modern and lots of wood, like exactly what people are looking for at the moment. Very high standards. Beautiful bedroom here. There we go. So this is unit 101. As I said, 8792,400. If you enter it to the rental pool, it goes down to 7,327 million euros. Okay, let's just go back to the beginning here. We'll just remove this and we will add, remove this. Stop screen, and we will just add the next one. Let's just see, that will be 103. I will go through these a little bit quicker because obviously we've seen these already. Yeah, again, same location, same swimming pool. This is the unit here, 103. Here is the bridge that goes for the access to the skiing. You literally dump off your skis, walk into the front of your apartment, and you are, yeah, I mean, it's just a wonderful location. See everybody come back from their skiing. This unit is 297 square meters, of which 140 square meters is the garden and terrace. 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs, and then a multi-purpose room. So up to 10 sleeping. As you can see here, again, caves, place to leave your skis, covered parking, and electric charging as well. This is the view going over to the other side as you sit in your terrace. This is the view going over to the other side of Méribel. So you have the piece to the left, and obviously the view, an uninterrupted view looking facing forward. Like everything that kind of epitomizes what people want from a ski property. Again, same sort of thing in terms of the interior, so I don't really need to go through that much. I think we're looking really at the opportunity that having only 3 units remaining. That property is 103, is 7,304,400,000 euros, so 7,304,400 euros. Once you take the tax off, it goes down to 6,087,000 euros. Again, not saying that they're cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but this is what you pay for. Ultimate luxury, concierge service, management, location, ski in, ski out, high quality, amazing views, jacuzzi, basically turnkey property, brand new, everything that you kind of imagine from a ski property. So let me just stop this and we'll just go through to the last one. As I said, there are only 203. There are only 3 units left here, which is why I'm being a bit urgent about getting it out to you. Again, location, here we go. Just scroll down. I can send any of these PDFs to anyone should they be interested. 203 is a central located apartment, lovely terrace, slightly higher than the other two. The other one was here and the other one was here. So we're on, let's say, the first floor or second floor equivalent. Let's just go down here to the floor plan. So again, 248 square meters, of which 69 square meters is the terrace. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. This is kind of a multi-purpose room, so double bunk beds if you wanted, or single bunk beds, whatever you wanted. So fits up to 12 people in there. Again, same process, ski lockers, caves, parking, and a beautiful jacuzzi on the balcony, having a view. So the idea is, imagine sitting there in your jacuzzi after a nice day's skiing, looking at this view and seeing the skiers coming down on the left-hand side in a 5-star property, concierge service, ultimate luxury. What's important with these, let me explain later, but you can get the gist of it. As I said before, the point is that these properties are going to be built very soon. So you will be the first occupant in these properties, which means there are also less notary fees at only 2.5%, which is very enticing, and you can claim the VAT rebate. So for this particular property, it is €8,239,200. If you want to claim back the VAT, it will go back to down to €6,866,000. Don't forget, you have to pay the full price up front, and then you reclaim the VAT. You don't pay the lower price, but you can claim back that VAT. If you want information on that, we can put you in touch with someone to explain that fully. So again, let me just stop the screen here, and I just want to refer you over to the Google Maps. Obviously, this is slightly outdated. If anyone knows the Rond-Point in Méribel, the après ski, it's just here. This is the location of the Rond-Point here. So in terms of access to the Alba from the Rond-Point for your après ski, these metal sheets are where the Alba is being built and the Rond-Point is there. I would suggest that's probably about 25 meters away. As you can see, the Alba is in full building mode. This was probably taken a while ago. So we can see that it's only 6 months due to completion. Obviously, this is way further than 6 months away. What I wanted to point out was the chairlift. You can see it here. So if we just go up the hill a little bit, you can see the chairlift, and this is the bridge that accesses into the back of the Alba. Incredible location, just incredible location. It's no surprise that 16 of the 19 apartments have sold, and in my opinion, there's 3 really, really good apartments left. So let's just come out of here a little bit so you can maybe see me. So emphasizing the fact that, let's just reiterate, so these properties pretty much range around 7.5 to 8.5 million, and then obviously once you claim the VAT rebate, from 6 to about 7.5 million. All slightly different properties. Just to reiterate, 3 properties remaining. That is it in the Alba. We have ski in, ski out location. We have a brand new property with an experienced developer of super, super high quality in Méribel, high altitude, in the largest ski area in the world. I mean, in terms of everything that you kind of dream of in terms of a ski property, this is it. So what I urge anyone out there to do that is considering buying in this price range, don't forget it is obviously a luxury property. I'm not suggesting this is for everyone and that everyone can afford it. But if you are considering a luxury property, this is a real highlight for me because it just ticks so many boxes. We have some really interesting intel about Méribel that I can't really share on here. So if you'd like to have a private call with me, please feel free to get in touch and I will explain what's happening with the price per square meter in Méribel and the resort as a whole, because it's a superb option. for buyers and owners in Méribel. Please feel free to get in touch with me. Mark@SnowOnly.com. You can go to SnowOnly.com, but as I said, Mark@SnowOnly.com or info@SnowOnly.com. Reach out to me and I will get back to you as soon as possible to arrange a call and discuss. Life is short. What are you waiting for? So if you are considering, I urge you to get in contact and let's see if we can move this forward. Only 3 remaining.